Hi everyone, it's Lori from Enchanted Dream 71 and welcome to my channel. I hope you are all happy, healthy, and blessed today, and I want to thank you for coming over and showing my channel some support. So today we are going to do this little flip out pocket, or it can actually be, a piece of ephemera to go in a pocket. But this was from Tina over at Shabby Dabby Doodah, and it was one of her mass makes. So this is the prototype I have made. Now she had single-sided papers, and she also used a thicker paper. I am actually just using digitals because I wanted to make some more Easter ephemera for a possible giveaway. Well, it will be for a giveaway, for an Easter giveaway, but it may be for a second winner, depending on how much Easter ephemera I can get ready. If I'm not able to get enough ready to have two winners, then the winner of the actual journal will also get the ephemera that we make. But I mean, it's April 2nd, so hopefully I can get enough done between now and then. Not sure how much I'll do today or any decorating because I don't know if you could tell it in my voice, but I'm still having a really rough time, not only with my hands, but with allergies and all this pollen here in Georgia. It's just horrifying, and it's really gotten a hold of me and making it very, very hard for me to breathe. So yeah, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. This is the project we're going to do, and this just flips out, and then you have a pocket here and a little pocket here. It just got some little pieces of ephemera in there, and she used a thicker paper and single-sided paper. She coffee dyed the inside so that this could be written on, but I knew I wanted to make Easter, and I had these Easter printables from Rachel over at Roxy Creations already printed up, so I just wanted to go ahead and use those. So this is one piece that I'm going to call is pretty much done. There's so much going on here, I don't think there's room for anything else. So that is the prototype. And then I actually did kind of a variance on what she did, and I think I'll wait to show you the variance till you actually see what we're going to be doing. But this is the variance. It's ready except for gluing. I've got all of these pretty much ready with my pockets. So yeah, so that'll be that pocket there, and then this pocket goes there. So these are right here are all ready but gluing, because I wasn't sure. This one's really cute, how well things would go for me and my breathing, because right now it's a little bit difficult. But yeah, so I thought we would do one or two together, maybe one just like Tina did, and then one with the variation. And I actually think I had the variation where to show you. I had it somewhere. Oh, this one was the one I was going to use for the variation. So we'll just pick one of these papers. Oh, and that little journaling card came from this kit here. I'm sorry, I can't speak. From Little Lady Papery on Etsy. And then I have some sample. And we have some Ruby and Pearl XO. And then some more of... Oh, and then these are Rachel's. So yeah, not some more and. So I had already put a couple toward the front that I thought may work out good. And I think we'll just use this one. Now keep in mind the way that we're going to fold this and the double-sided paper. I think she used a full A4 sheet. This right here, I believe, is going to end up being A4. We just need to get it cut down. When I try to print those in the PDF borderless, it takes away a lot of the image. So that's why there's such a huge, well, that's not really huge, but anyway, a bigger white space on these. And see, we have it here on the back. So let's go ahead and take this little bit off. So you say hopefully it won't infringe on anything on the other side, but you know how that can go. I hope you're all doing well today. I did do a health video. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Let's pay attention to here. Okay, so you want to get you a piece of paper. You can do it double-sided. Just keep in mind something's going to end up being upside down. That's just the way it's going to be. So this was one of her kits as well. Don't think it was an Easter kit. It was just one of her background pages. So you could go over there and check her out. So what Tina actually did was folded it this way first. So you're going to go, is that horizontal? That's vertical. Yeah, horizontal and fold it, okay? So then you're wanting to decide which is going to be your front. So I was actually thinking this would be my front, and that's going to be my back. So as you can see, when you open it up, all of this is upside down, which is unfortunate, but it is upside down. But yeah, nope, this right here, we're actually going to tear off. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, Lori doesn't know what she's doing. Okay, so take your paper and fold it vertically. Horizontal, vertical. Yep, vertical. Okay, I'm making sure I got my words right. So we folded it that way. And then again, you just decide which way you want it. You could have it going this way or this way. Whichever way opens up doesn't really matter. Because you're going to follow the same process. So then you fold it in half-ish. But you know I can't get things straight. Yep, not straight, but we're going with it. And then we're just going to give that a good press down. Okay. And then we open it up like this. So this inside page here. So you're going to open it up. This piece here, we are actually going to tear off. So you can cut it or you can tear it. And I have found that tearing it works just as well. Okay. So vertical. Figure out what's your front. This is going to be my front. So it's going to open this way. So this is the piece we need to get rid of. This square right here. So you just tear or fold down that folded line there up to this folded line here. And then we're going to tear this off. Again, you can use a tear ruler. You can use your scissors. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. But look there. So that was there, and that's now off. Okay, so that's off. We're going to save this piece to make our pocket on the inside. So now when you open it up, you actually have this space here that you can journal on, which is why I used a print that had a more neutral on this side. Now this flap here, we're going to glue here and here and make a pocket. Now on Tina's, she left it really close here. See, it closes pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. And she just left it there. And then what she did was took her extra piece and put it over here to make a pocket. So then you would have a pocket here and a pocket here. Now, for me, she did put a thumb hole, but I still didn't like this close. So let me show you what I did. What I did was, and this is a little bit of a variation, and the fact that I'm using just regular, it's either 24 or 28 pound copy paper. I'm not sure which this particular one is, but it is on the thinner side compared to what she used. So I want this a little bit thicker going in and out for the pocket. Plus, I don't like it that close to there. So what I'm going to do is go right here, and you can either cut or tear as far down as you want that pocket to go. So I'm going to go to there, and then I'm going to turn it over on the inside, and I'm going to turn this down, and now I bring it back in, okay? So on this flap, I went in as far as I wanted to, where I wanted this pocket to land. I folded this over, and we're going to glue this. We're going to glue that so that this part right here is a bit sturdier, because this is going to be our pocket. And, of course, we'll put a thumb hole there. Now what we're going to do is figure out how far we want this pocket to be and where we want it to go. And let's see. I'm thinking about there. So I made just a little indent. And so now I'm just going to fold this. Now, you can tear this off and fold this down a little bit to make it sturdier, but I think I'm just going to leave it just the way that it is, and that's a bit crooked. And we're just going to glue that down to make that sturdier. And then we're going to glue this here and put a thumb hole. So we now have a pocket here and a pocket here. Excuse me, just like our prototype. Pocket here, pocket here. This one I also brought down a little bit, as you can see. Excuse me. But not as far as this one. So again, you can bring this piece down as far as you want, or you can leave it butted up to the crease here like Tina did on hers. So the next thing we're going to do is just going to grab a piece of paper here because I just cleaned my mat. I really don't want glue everywhere. And I'm just going to use my art glitter glue, and we're going to glue this flap down here. And the only purpose in that is just to strengthen this end of the pocket where we're sliding stuff in and out. Alright, so we have that. Now we want to glue, let's see, our pocket's going to be this way. So we want to glue this part down. And again, it's going to make that edge stronger for stuff going in and out, since I just used copy paper. Now, if you use a lighter weight, which is what she recommended, scrapbook paper, you won't have to worry about this because it will definitely be strong enough. Alright, so there's that. So while we're letting this dry so that we can do our thumb hole, because mine will not do a thumb hole on really wet glue, we will go ahead and take one of these that I already have ready, and we'll just do some of the gluing. So I did these the exact same way. It's just that this little lip here is probably going to be different on each one. So there's that, and then this is my pocket. So again, I'm just going to glue this whole thing down here to make that sturdier. Alright, so there's that one. Lay it there. And then see this one, I wanted this as my front because we can put some fussy cuts on there of our choosing. So anyway, the way I folded it and the way that I wanted it, the flap ended up being at the top. That does not matter. It doesn't matter which way it flaps, because we're pretty much gluing everything the same way. Okay, and now on this one, this is going to be my pocket. So we're going to glue this little flap here down. And this getting glued down is really going to make this very sturdy. So we're just going to continue with this and go ahead and get all of these done. That will be nice because we'll have lots of these to go with our giveaway journal or as a second giveaway. So maybe, yep, looks like I only have one more, and it may be the variable. So there's that pocket. Oh, okay, I see the other variable over here. Alright, so this is the variable that I did. So let's get rid of that for a second. And put this on here in case I start talking for too long. You never know which way it's going to go. So this is a variable that I did. Again, this is one of Rachel's Digitals at Roxy Creations. This is my front. This is my back. Right? We open up here. So what I decided to do was this opened at the top like this. Don't worry about that. Sorry about that, guys. I had to take a moment. So this one, when I folded it, okay, the opening was at the top. So I decided instead of having my pocket here, I was going to have my pocket up here and then still have a pocket going this way, okay? And then we can glue it down on a page 3 ways and still have a pocket in the back. Now, of course, you can reinforce the back of this with something if you choose to, but that was just a little variable that I had come up with when playing with these. So we will just go ahead. Again, I folded this down at the top because that's going to be a pocket to make that a little bit sturdier. So we'll just go ahead and give this a good glue there for that pocket, right? And then on this one, I actually just took this and folded it down to make that a little bit sturdier and folded that over. So we will glue this down, right? And then I'm just going to glue this over for pretty much no particular reason, just because it's not really going to serve a purpose because our pocket's going to be here on this side. Now I'll show you exactly how I made that one. So then this one will get glued there. And again, we'll have a pocket up here and a pocket right here on this one. And as you can see, this right here on the flap is upside down, but the majority of it is going to get covered up. And I'm not really worried about that because once you stick something in the pocket, a lot of it's going to be covered up anyway. And, I mean, hey, if that bothers somebody, it's, you know, bigger things to worry about in life, I guess. All right, so this was the prototype that I was going to use for that one, right? And again, it doesn't matter that the bunny's upside down. I got my opening at the top because this will be covered up with a pocket. So, on this one, for the variants, whatever, you would want your opening at the top. And same concept, you open it up. So this is the one that we're going to tear out. So I'm just going to give that a good press down there. And then this part, a good press down there. And I'm just going to tear it, because when doing that, it tears pretty easily and keeps us from having to, you know, worry about the scissors and cutting it. Okay, there we go. So this is going to be our pocket. All right, so now this is what we have. Same thing, right? But what we're going to do is have a top pocket here. So I'm going to take a little piece of this and fold it down, again, for strength. Bring it up, make sure it's somewhat even-ish. And on this one, since I'm not doing a pocket here, I'm not really worried about how close that is to the edge. But maybe if I could get my hands to cooperate, we'll take a little sliver off. Very little sliver. Just so we don't have any crashing, okay? So, bring that up, bring that over. So this is now our pocket at the top. Way you glue it down, it'll end up being two pockets at the top. So we'll go ahead and get that glued down. Say I should have known I couldn't do that way. And you can put a thumb notch or you cannot. It's completely up to you. Now this piece we're going to use as our pocket. So we just need to decide what do we want as our pocket. And because we, this was the same size, but since we folded that under, this is now a little bit bigger. So I guess, you know what? You know what we could do? Just thinking here as I'm doing it. We could put that there. Fold that over like that. And there's that pocket. Yep. I think so. I think I'm going to take a little tiny sliver off of this one. And I just dropped all kinds of bags in the floor. Yep. Just a little piece off there. Oh, yep. Threw a bunch of stuff in the floor. Okay. Now, wait, I gotta cut this down because this is the pocket that goes this way. So let's do that about right there. And then I think we'll just tear this little piece off. Well, obviously that wasn't straight, but you know. Okay. So now this is going to be, you know what, I think I'm just going to like put that over that like that. Maybe. Sorry, I got the shakes. I had to do a breathing treatment. Those meds always give me the shakes. Okay, so that's going to be that pocket. And I think I will just fold it over like that. We got a little bit of overhang right there. You don't necessarily have to cut it. You can distress it and take care of that little bit of whatever's going on sticking out there. There we go. Did I get it or did I not? Anyway. So since we're going to put that over the top, let's just glue down this side for strength. Get that back in there. Okay. So there goes that. So that's just going to go over there as our pocket. Yeah, and I think on this one, I think I'm just going to glue that on there and then distress. I don't think I'm going to do a thumb hole in there. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So, it's going this way. So we'll need glue all along here, right down here, and around the bottom. So this is where we don't want glue. Okay, so we'll go here first, up this way, and then this whole thing, because it's going to go over the top. There we go. That went okay. So we got a pocket here. I did forget to distress that, but that's okay. Oh yeah, that's going to be cute. And we could put a label here to cover up the little bunny ears. Oh yeah, that's going to be really cute. Right, and on this one, I will go ahead and distress. Got glue all over my fingers here. Okay. Put a new ink pad on here. Finally, the other one was like shedding everywhere. Alright. So even though that's not a pocket, I'm still gonna distress that right there. Okay. So that's gonna go up like that. So now we'll just pull this down and we're going to just glue here on the two sides. No need to glue the bottom. So we'll put glue there and here. And if you were going to do a thumb notch, you would want to do it before you closed it up. But I decided not to do thumb notches on that one. Excuse me. So now you can glue this down here and here onto a page. And you would have a pocket back here, a pocket here, and then a pocket here. And then it just closes up. So cute. Let's go ahead and distress around the outside when we got it out. And that hangs over a little bit. I am not bothered by that. By all means, if you are bothered by that, you can be way more precise than I'm being. And I'm not sure. You can also clip these in, guys. You can take it like this and just put a paper clip on it. Clip it into onto a page, so it would be like this on your page, or you could actually sew that into the signature, like put it in the center of your signature. That way you would have one of the threads going through there. You could do that. Whatever it is you want, really. You could take this and make this a pocket and actually glue it down here and here onto a page, and then turn it over and keep this as a flip out. So many opportunities and different ways that you can actually do these. I thought it was quite genius. Very fun, pretty quick project there. Alright, so I think we're just going to finish up this one and we'll call it a video. So it should be ready to punch. So this is my pocket here, right? So here it is. This is going to open up. Dirt, maybe. Okay, this is going to open up. We'll have a pocket here and a pocket here. So what I want on here is a thumb notch. And in order to get them about in the same place, I want a small one, so I'm going to use this one. I am going to just line these two up right here. It still may not be perfect. Lord knows it's me. It probably won't be. And then just do a little thumb notch there. Oh, my finger's just cramped up. It means it's time to stop. So you're going to do a thumb hole there. And I'm going to go ahead and distress this part before I glue it down. Yep, the rest of it can be distressed later. So now all I'm going to do is put glue here. Or I can do it here and here. So we'll go ahead and do glue here. And then we better go down through here. Or I might get it wrong. Okay. Go ahead and give this a little wipe here. Gotten it a little bit messy today. There we go. Okay, so there's that pocket, right? Alright, so now we'll give this a little distress. Again, just on the pocket side, because the rest of it we can reach once it's glued down. She says that and goes to doing that. So this, we are going to glue here. So we're going to put glue here, here, and here. Bothers my hand trying to hold that up in the air. My left hand is now cramping up again. My fingers, but it is actually, unfortunately, getting a lot worse pretty quickly. Okay, so that just goes there. So now, that glue off there. So now we have our two pockets, right? Let's see what we can stick in there. Okay, so we have a pocket here, and we have a pocket here. Awesome. That is so fun. Yep. So these, once you get going and just learn how to fold and where to cut, actually go really, really quickly. And as you can see, mine's not exactly even, but again, you can be more precise if that's what you want. It's a cute bunny on the back, so I'm going to go ahead and distress the back because this one may be clipped in instead of glued down. Little bunny's so cute. She's peeking over. Okay. So now we'll open it up and give this part a little bit of distress here. A little bit down through here. Not a whole lot. Just a tad. I want some in that crease right there. On both sides. So there we go, guys. See, it looks like I totally missed that whole edge there. So there we go. There is that pocket. Alright guys, thank you all so much for joining me today. Please go over and check out Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. I'm not sure when you'll see this in conjunction with when she did her video. But just go over there and look for, and you can see these are different sizes. So you can pretty much make them whatever size you want. Just whatever size paper you have. That one's ready too. Super cute. Just need to put some fun stuff in there. This one still needs to be glued and all. So these are the ones that I need to finish up and glue and do my thumb hole and all that. But they're pretty much ready to go. And in that little bit of time, which I already had these put together, but still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 here minus the prototype. But still, yeah, once you get to mass making these, they are really, really quick. So definitely go over and check out Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. Alright guys, I'm going to call this a video. Thank you so much for coming over and showing your support. I hope I've been on film there. I love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.